Man of Steel, 55% on Rotten Tomatoes. Batman v Superman, 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. Suicide Squad, 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. 3 movies so far in the DC Extended Universe, and after each movie, the ratings for those movies go down and down and down and down. Why is this? Why are DC movies failing? What is DC not doing right that the critics and fans alike don't like? What made Avengers the billion-dollar franchise that it became? Well, okay, let's break it down. Phase 1 started off with Iron Man, then they had Hulk, then they had Iron Man 2, then they had Thor, and then they had Captain America, and then they had the Avengers. 6 movies in phase 1, and all those movies, it was just standalone movies. They were just standalone movies. There were no crossovers with any of the other Avengers members, simply just standalone. Now let's look at DC. DC starts off with Man of Steel. Okay, that's a standalone movie, okay. But at that point, they weren't really thinking of doing a DCEU, because Batman v Superman was originally supposed to be Man of Steel 2, but that transformed into Batman v Superman along the line. So their second movie became Batman v Superman. And their third movie is a whole new team with characters that we've never met before in Suicide Squad. And now their next movie after that is Wonder Woman. Okay, yeah. But then after that, we have Justice League, in which we've only had cameos from the likes of Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman. They're gonna spend time in the Justice League movie trying to develop those characters so that we can care for them in the Justice League movie. Those 3 characters, Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. Here's why DC movies are failing. They're trying to play catch up with Marvel. They're trying to rush everything. They're trying to rush to the Justice League. They rush towards the Batman v Superman, where that movie had so much potential, but they could have saved that movie for another movie down the line. So here's how I would have done it. Start off with Wonder Woman, because that is the earliest movie, because the Wonder Woman movie is taking place in World War One. So yeah, it will make sense to start with Wonder Woman, so then when we get to Batman v Superman, we will understand why she comes back. We will understand why she's been away from humanity for so long. So start with Wonder Woman, then we transition to Batman. We have a Batman solo movie. We develop Ben Affleck's Batman, Bruce Wayne, his ideology, and this is before Superman. This is before Superman ever enters the scene. So develop Batman. We have Batman in the universe already. We have Wonder Woman in the universe already. So then we go on to Man of Steel. Then after Man of Steel, we have the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice movie. But in that movie, do not make any other references to any of the other Justice League members other than Wonder Woman. But yeah, have Wonder Woman in the movie, but don't reference Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, or any other Justice League member. So then the next movie after that, we go to the Flash. Then we go to Aquaman, Cyborg, then we go to Justice League. Then we try to bring all these characters together to fight as one. So then after the Justice League movie, then we have the Suicide Squad movie. That's how I think the DCEU should have been handled. So yeah, how do you guys think the DCEU should have been handled? Do you think what they're doing now is okay? Me personally, I like the DCEU. It's just that it could have been better. I like all their movies. I like Man of Steel. I like Batman v Superman. I like Suicide Squad. But it could have been handled in a much better way. So yeah, what do you guys think? Share your thoughts down below in the comments. Share this video with your friends. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.